Hello, hello, everybody. It's Sharana Patrice. I'm going live. Got a couple of things I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. So, you know what to do. If you are joining me live, please go ahead and let me know who you are. Say hello. Don't be sneaky, okay? Put your name in the comments. Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're joining from, okay? So I know that you're here. And if you are watching the replay, go ahead and hit hashtag replay, okay? So tonight, I'm going to talk to you guys about authenticity and why it is important for you guys to be authentic and to be yourself, okay? It's really, really important. And I want to talk about that tonight because a lot of times I know we feel like we are being frauds or we feel like we're imposters, and we see other people doing things and we're like, oh, we should be doing what they're doing and we need to copy that. And no, you don't need to do all that. So I'm going to talk to you guys tonight about why you don't need to copy or be like anybody else and why it's important for you to be yourself. Okay. So if you are joining me, again, go ahead and let me know that you're here because I cannot see anything. You know how I am about this technology, y'all. Okay. I see nothing. Okay. So why it's important, I'm going to get right into. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sharana Patrice, and I am the go-to empowerment and lifestyle coach who teaches women how to follow their passions to build a life that they think is impossible, okay? And specifically, I like to work with women who are really highly driven, professional women who are looking to figure out what to do with their careers, to try to figure out how they can either move forward in their career or leave it to build a business so that they can feel more fulfilled in their lives and do things that actually make them happy, okay? So that's just a little summary about me. So if you're new to my page, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, okay? So tonight, you guys, I just wanted to focus on, like I said, being authentic. So I posted earlier about authenticity and why it's important to be you and to do the things that you do the way that you do them, okay? And then yesterday, I believe, what's today? Today's Wednesday. Okay, so my quick tip for Tuesday was about being like fine wine. And so basically my whole point in putting that out there is that you need to be you and do you, be bold, be flavorful. And what that means is like just not diluting yourself, not dumbing yourself down or making yourself smaller, shrinking yourself to accommodate others, okay? Bold means like give them who you are. It doesn't necessarily mean you got to be all in their face. It just means bold, like don't dilute who you are, okay? Show them who you are. Okay, so I'm just going to get right to the point. Basically, the main reason why you need to be yourself is because, here it is, big secret. Only you can do what you do, the way you do it, and how you do it. That's it. Only you can do it. So, and I'm going to talk to you from two different perspectives. So if you are an entrepreneur that is trying to build a business and you're out there, and also if you're working a 9-to-5, you have a career and you want to figure out how you can do that or how you can be authentic. It's very simple. So, okay, so let's take it from the standpoint of being an entrepreneur. So, if you are, let's take coaches, for example, there are tons of coaches out there. There are tons of trainers. There are tons of real estate agents. I'm just picking categories of people where there are like a lot of people. So you may feel like, well, Sharana, why would I want to, start being a trainer? Or why would I want to be a coach when there's so many coaches out there? Like who's going to, hire me? Who's going to want to talk to me? Who's going to want to, me to coach them or to train them? Well, here's the thing. There are tons of coaches, tons of trainers, tons of real estate agents, but you are you. There's something specific about you that attracts a certain type of client. So really it's about you understanding what is it about you that's unique? What is it about you that makes you different? What is it about you that stands out? Okay. Or what is it about you that would make somebody want to train with you? Okay, so I'll give you an example. Like my personal trainer, shout out to the L Ross. Her name is L Ross. So one of the reasons why I wanted to train with her is because I saw a couple of videos. I, kind of did a little bit of research online, and I liked the fact that she was a trainer, but she was also a health coach. So for me, that was important. So the other thing is if you watch her and you follow her, she's very consistent. So I like that the exercises and the workout routines that she gives to me and her clients, they are the exact same workouts that she does. So obviously they're a little bit modified, okay, because we're not on her level, okay. We're trying to get there, but I like that. For me personally, that is what attracted me. Like, I like that she was consistent. I like that she was a trainer that actually did her workouts. I like that she provided like meal plans, and she helps with the food and nutrition side. And she's not just like telling you, oh, you should, cook this and eat like this. She actually meal preps herself. She actually prepares meals herself. Like, she has videos, she has instructions, recipes. So she's actually walking the talk and living the lifestyle that her clients would be attracted to. So for me personally, that works for me. Okay. There may be other people that they don't want all that. They just want to, hey, let's go to the gym and give me these routines, let me do them, and peace out, I'm out, right? They don't need all of that detail. They don't need all the extra. But for me, it's what's needed. So my point is, she's not for everybody, but she's for the people she's for. So that's what attracted me to her. So, and like I said, the health coach thing was really like important to me. But for other people, they may look at her and say, well, I don't really need that. Or like, that's not really my jam. Or, I don't, or maybe it's location. It could be any of that, right? The other thing is, she's not a person who's like yelling and screaming in your face. Some people, they like that, or they need that. So my point is, she is her. There's, like, when I say hundreds of like trainers, there's so many, especially in this local area, there's so many. But because she is being who she is, because she does what she does and how she does it, that is what attracts me to her. Okay. That's me personally. As far as coaches, is the same thing. And it depends on the type of coach. I mean, there's relationship coaches, there are life coaches, there are health coaches, there are career coaches, business coaches, there are all types of coaches, right? So once you narrow down the area, right, you figure out, okay, well, what is it about this person that I like? Now, it could be the messaging. Maybe it's what you're saying to people. It could be the fact that you are maybe it's the clientele that you are attracting. Maybe it's the location, right? So like, for example, with like a real estate agent, there's so many agents. So why are people coming to you? You're you. Maybe it's the way that you do what you do. Like for me, I like very detailed agents. I like agents who are going to like give me the lowdown, the details, let me know this is the location, this is the price, this is what we're doing, like everything. I like that. Some other people may be like, I don't need all that. That's too much. Like, you're doing way too much. So you have to figure out what your thing is, and whatever that is, it's going to come naturally to you, whatever it is that makes you unique. Okay, so play off of that uniqueness. Don't push it aside because, it's not what other people are doing. That's the point. That's the point. Okay, because you only you can do what you do the way you do it. Hey, Ma, I see you. I see you. Okay, so that's the most important thing. That's why it's important for you to just be yourself. And all those things that you feel like are quirky, all those things that you feel like, oh, well, this person's over here doing that, doesn't work, ignore it, okay? So that's the main thing I want to say. Now I want to touch a little bit on the whole 9-to-5 career thing. So how are you being authentic in that space? Okay, so let's just say, for example, you go to a job interview. A lot of times we go into an interview and it's like, we're just so like, we're pressed. We're like, oh, we just want to impress these people. We just really want to get the job. Okay, cut all that. First of all, do your research about the company, about their vision, about, what is it that they are offering? Like, how do they stand out as an organization? And then think about, how do you fit in there? How do you fit? What is it about you that can bring something to the table or can add to the table? Or what is it about your skills that adds to the organization? So you being you can discover, okay, when they're talking to you, because here's the thing, it's a two-way street. When you're interviewing, you need to be assessing the organization and the company, the team, the people you're going to be working with, and they're also assessing you. But you don't have to shape and mold and pretend like you're somebody you're not to get the job. Because how many of us have done that? How many of us have gone in there and just said what we had to say? Raise your hand, because I know you have. I've done it. Just trying to get the job. But at the end of the day, you may not be the right fit for that job, or it just may not be the right fit for you. And it may not be an environment that welcomes your skills, that welcomes your value, that embraces what you bring to the table. So you want to make sure you're being completely upfront about who you are, what it is that you need, and what you bring to the table. Okay. So again, being yourself. Don't pretend that you're into something that you're really not. Now, again, if they ask you a question like, maybe do you have this skill or do you know this thing? Maybe you don't. And you can say, okay, well, I don't know that. But, obviously you'd be willing to learn. But my thing is, if you're hearing things in this interview or you're at a place where you're like, I don't like that. This is not my thing. I don't feel like this is my cup of tea. Don't even do it to yourself. There are plenty of jobs out there. There are plenty of companies. If that's not the fit for you, it's not the fit for you. So my point is, I don't want you guys out here trying to force yourself to fit into a space that is not for you. Okay? What's for you is already for you. So you don't have to try to mold and maneuver. You don't need to do all that. Okay? Just be yourself, because the place that you're supposed to be in, you will find that place and you will fit, and the things that you bring to the table will make sense. You don't have to, like I said, dumb it down or pretend like you know something that you don't, or pretend like you like something that you don't like. Okay. So that's the one main thing. Only you can do what you do the way you do it. And that's just as simple as that. Okay. The other thing. Okay. Number 2. So the second reason why it's important for you to be who you are is because, the people that you're meant to serve, the people that you're meant to help, they need to see you. They need to see the person that you are. They need to see the real deal Holyfield, okay? So if you're trying to be like the coach over here to the right, and you're trying to be like the trainer over here to the left, guess what? You don't stand out. Why are they gonna talk to you? Why are they gonna come to you? Okay? So you being your authentic self, you just being who you are, like how you talk, how you move. And here's the thing, don't let people tell you that, oh, you're doing too much, or oh, you're saying this too. No, be who you are, because the people that you need to attract and the people that are supposed to be in your circle, they will come to you. They are going to find you. So like that authenticity and that being yourself and saying what you say and doing what you do, that is your beacon of light. Okay, that's your lighthouse. So that's what's going to attract the people that are supposed to be around you. But if you start comparing yourself to all these other people that you see online, because honestly, let me tell you something. Let me just give you an example. Like right now I'm in my office, okay? There's a lot going on in here. Okay, you're only seeing me sitting in this chair. You see the background, but for those of you who do follow me, if you know, I've been going through this whole process of like reorganizing, cleaning out clothes, just stuff. Like I have a lot of stuff, like for no reason. Like there's just stuff in here that it just needs to go. But if you were to look at my office right now, there's like bags over there. There's like a lamp right there. There's like what do you call these, bins with papers over here. There's like a bin with clothes over here. Okay, you don't see all that, right? It's the same thing, but I'm telling you it's there, right? But it's the same thing with what you see online. So you'll see people online and it looks like they're just doing the most. They're just succeeding. Like, oh my God, they're influencing. Like, look at all their followers. Let me tell you something. Just because people have thousands of followers and you see them all the time, it doesn't mean that they're making money. It doesn't mean that, they're getting clients. It doesn't mean all that. So people only show you the parts that they want to see. So when you start comparing yourself and you're like, oh, well, but this coach is doing it this way, or, yeah, this real estate agent, they just sold 5 houses last month. Okay, but guess what? First of all, you're not comparing apples to apples and oranges to oranges. You don't even know what they're doing, right? You don't know what space they're in. I'm going to give you an example for like a real estate agent. Okay. What are you, first of all, are you selling commercial real estate property? Are you selling like home, what is it called? Residential properties? Let's just start there, okay? Are you selling land? Okay? And then what market are you in, right? Like are you in are you selling to high-end clients? Like, are you in $1 million homeland? Are you in starter homeland? Okay. You have to take all that into consideration. And then the other thing is your network and your referrals and like all that stuff plays a role into like how successful you're going to be in your business. So when you just look at somebody online and you see them posting and, you know, it looks like they're doing the most and they're winning, you can't go by that. And you don't know their story. You don't know their journey. You don't know what steps it took to get them there. You don't know how long it took to get them there. So you have to be very careful by what you see people showing you, okay? So you can use that as inspiration, right? But you got to be careful not to compare yourself to those people, okay? Because you don't really know what is going on with them, all right? So my point is, if you just focus on you, focus on being who you are, be true to yourself, and honestly embrace all those things that you feel like are, you know, not, I don't know, like not going to make you successful, or all the things that you feel like, oh, well, this person's doing that and I'm not doing that, or, you know, they know this particular skill and I don't know that. That's okay. Play off of what you already know. Like, what makes you you? What makes you you? Like your personality, you know, like what do you bring to the table as far, like why are people attracted to you? You know, what are the things that people talk to you about? What are the skills that you like can do without thought? You know, like what are the things that come easy to you? And even still, what are some things that maybe you need to work at a little bit, but you just, once you get it, you're like, you do a great job at, you know, whatever that is. Like, maybe it's working with your hands. Maybe it's that you're a creative person. Maybe it's you're really logical and analytical, whatever that is. I want you guys to really focus on that and play upon your strengths, because you don't have to be like a Les Brown or an Oprah Winfrey to make a difference in the world. And you don't have to be at that level in order to feel like you're succeeding or you're doing something good in the world, because whatever you're here to do is specifically for you, and nobody can take that away from you. But if you're trying to be like all these other people, the people that you're really here to help and to serve, and, you know, the career that you're supposed to have and the impact you're supposed to have, you're not going to have that, and you're not going to find your place because you're trying to be something that you're not, okay? And I get it. Like I said, you know, you want to succeed and you see all these other people doing things and you feel like, oh, wow, they're really winning, and look at all these people and they have all these likes and, you know, all these comments. Listen, you guys, I'm telling you right now that likes and followers and comments does not equate to money. It does not equate to sales. It does not equate to success necessarily. Okay. So, but it really depends on how you define that. But I'm just telling you, don't be fooled by what you're seeing in front of you, because a lot of times, you know, people are showing you the highlight reel. They're showing you the good parts. They're showing you the happy times. They're showing you the wins. Nobody's sitting up there talking about all the failures and all the things that didn't go right and all the times that people didn't say anything and all the times where they posted videos and there were crickets. Like, everybody has gone through that. And even the most successful people go through moments and times where they're probably questioning or they're doubting or they're wondering, you know, like, am I, you know, in the right space? Am I doing the right thing? So like I posted last week, the video I was talking about, was it last week that I posted the video? I can't remember. I don't remember. Sorry guys. But my point is, like, you know, you can't just, like quit because you don't see the results fast enough. Like it was the 3 questions. Yeah, I think it was last week. The 3 questions that you need to ask yourself, you know, about, you know, is it engaging? Does it feel still desirable to you? Like, is it something that is going to contribute to your legacy? You know, is it something that you can say, okay, I've exhausted all alternatives, all possibilities. I've tried everything before you quit. Because I'm telling you right now, like all those people that you see at the point where they're winning and they're doing it, like they have been putting in work, time, effort, energy for quite a while. All right. For quite some time. So I don't want you guys to be discouraged. I just want you to understand like how important it is for you to be yourself. Don't let people tell you that you're too much of this, you're not doing enough of that. Like, don't do that, especially when it comes to you, like the person that you are. Now, yes, if you have somebody guiding you to kind of say, okay, well, here's some things that you could tweak to be, to hit your goals, or here's some things that you can try. That's different. That's, you know, constructive criticism to help you reach your goals. But as far as you being you, and you being different, or you being quirky, or you being unique, play off of that. Those are actually strengths. Okay, so some of those things that people tell you are weaknesses, or, oh, you shouldn't be like this in this industry, and you listen, some of those things are strengths, because, you know, if people can find that unique thing about you, or the thing that makes you different, the thing that makes you stand out, that may be the key to get you that client. That may be the key to get you that job or that position or that promotion. Okay. So don't underestimate what it is that you bring to the table, the type of person you are. Be you. Like, don't let anybody tell you that you're not good enough, you're not doing enough. Like, who are they to tell you that? Only you can decide that for yourself, okay? You know what you're putting in. You know when you're lacking and when you are committed. You know when you're, half-assing things and when you're going all in, right? But as far as like the person you are and your character, don't let anybody tell you to be somebody that you're not, all right? So that's all I have to say for tonight, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and you get what I'm saying and you want to share this with other people, please feel free to hit the share button, tag a friend. Also, if you're here and I was in the middle of talking, please go ahead and put your name in there. Let me know that you're here. Wave to me, say hello. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and hit hashtag replay. And again, like I said, if you like this video, please share it with your friends, your family, whoever you feel like needs to hear this, all right? Because I know somebody needs to hear this. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.